Welcome to the Time YouTube channel. And today we are going to discuss antonyms, the actual questions of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh ICET 2025. So antonyms are opposites, and that is what we will be looking at. And these are actually which came in the exam. So we will So if you have already not subscribed to this channel, please do subscribe. You will get a large number of very informative videos on various subjects. So please do subscribe for this channel. We'll go straight away to these antonyms. Now, antonym, the very word. So we have word, the word is synonym. What is synonym? So synonym is same meaning. Okay, synonym. So how this word has come? If you look at roots, you will be able to learn, vocabulary faster. So syn means same, and nym means name. Same name. That is how it has come. So synonym. So wherever NYM comes or NOM comes, it is related to name. So we have binomial nomenclature. We have synonym, antonym, acronym, pseudonym. Wherever nym, anonymous. Wherever nym comes, it is related to name. Wherever nom comes, also it is related to name. So when we say antonym now, it is opposites. That is how the word has come. Nym means name. All right. So what is the antonym? The antonym of bleak is dash. So he has given some options. So let us, bleak means what? When we say his chances are very bleak, chances are very thin, that is, very close to bleak. Bleak means very, very grim or very less. Okay. So here he has given it in the form of color also. So bleak is, grim means very serious, not good. Okay. So dark also is negative, black also is negative. So for that we need a antonym. An antonym for bleak is bright. His chances are bright, his chances are bleak. Okay. His chances of passing or his chances of winning are bleak. His chances of winning are bright. So bright. So it can be translated into color also. So bright color or light, and black and dark also is, grim is generally the seriousness of, the situation, right? So antonym of bleak is bright. The opposite of bleak is bright. Let us look at the next one. The antonym of condemn is dash. So condemn. What is condemn? Condemn means to say what you are doing is wrong. I don't agree to whatever you are doing. So when you say that, you are condemning. So what would be the opposite of that? What would be the antonym of condemn? It is disagree, is more or less meaning of it. Condone is a very strange word. What it means is to ignore or accept, wrong behavior or bad behavior. That is the meaning of condone. Condone means you either ignore, behave as if you have not seen, or you accept somebody's bad behavior, wrong behavior when they do something wrong. So we condone also is not right. So opposite is approve. Approve is the word. So condemn is to say what you are doing is wrong. Approve means what you are doing is right. That is the meaning of approve. So we have the antonym of condemn is approve. Conducive means very suitable. Conducive situations or conducive atmosphere is very suitable, ideal. That is what it means, conducive. Let us look at the next word. The antonym of fanatical. Now, what is fanatical? What is fanaticism? And who is a fanatic? A fanatic is a person who has very extreme kind of thinking, almost bordering terrorism, almost bordering violence. That is, fanatic. Or a very strong, supporter of somebody or supporter of something. So when such, people are called fanatics. So fanatical is the, adjective of this. This is a person, right? So, the meaning is intolerant. See, this is what it means. Intolerant. Fanatical means intolerant. You're not tolerating what other people are saying. You think that you are right. You are right, and all others are wrong. That kind of thinking is called, and that leads to intolerance. Intolerance means you don't tolerate other people because they differ in your, differ in your thoughts. Your thoughts and their thinking process is different. So that is wrong. So fantastic, fantastic is also very excellent, very good. So that is not right. Tactical is something that is a move that is made with lot of care, a lot of planning and very informed decisions when you make. It is tactical, very shrewd, very clever. Clever move is a tactical move, and therefore moderate is, not going to that extreme or not going to this extreme. Being a moderate is the antonym for fanatical. Fanatical opposite, moderate. Let us look at the next antonym. The antonym of vilify is, what is vilify? Vilify is to put somebody to disrepute or to insult somebody. So it is almost like being hostile. So when you're hostile, when a person is hostile to somebody, then disrespectful, hostile, being very rude and being contemptuous, then it is vilify. So let us look at reset is not a good option for that. Exhilarate is to be excited, to excite people. Elate is happiness. This also is excitement due to some good news. He was elated, means he was very happy. So this also is ruled out. So venerate, deep respect. Deep respect is veneration. So to venerate, vilify is to talk ill of, almost to the point of being hostile, and venerate is to show very deep respect and reverence. So reverence and respect is venerate. Okay, so that is the opposite. Vilify, opposite, venerate. Next one, the antonym of vigorous. Vigorous means strong, robust, and all that. Okay, so vigorous, we say, a vigorous workout. So energetic is its meaning. So this is right. So dynamic is being very active. Okay, and robust is strong. So more or less, these three are synonyms of vigorous. We want the opposite of it, the antonym of it. So sluggish. Sluggish means very slow, very lazy and slow. It is, one of the meanings of the word slug is an mollusk, this snail, which moves very slowly, that kind of thing. So very slothful. You know what is sloth? Slothful is also, being very lazy. And the word comes from the word sloth, an animal which moves very, very slowly. So sluggish is that, slow, inactive, and being very lazy. So opposite of vigorous, sluggish is the best among the given. Next one. Antonym for the word tranquility is. Tranquility, the words are given there. So where there is, perfect order, right? So calmness and peace, these are, repose also is peace. So all three words are synonyms of tranquility. We need antonym. Antonym is commotion. Commotion, disturbance, okay? Pandemonium. Pandemonium also is, big disturbance, all right? So commotion, is the opposite for tranquility. Tranquility means peacefulness, right? So peace is there, calmness is there, repose is there. All three words mean peace and and synonyms of tranquility. So the best antonym among the words given is commotion. Let us look at the next word. Antonym of the word nebulous is. So anything nebulous is, cloudy, something that is cloudy. All right. So anything that is cloudy, not clear, indistinct, hazy, and vague, not clear. So you see, indistinct, not clear, hazy, which is not clear, through the what is that, disturbance, the murk, the polluted air. So it becomes very hazy, or even a picture also could be very hazy, not very clear. Old pictures, if you are watching, I mean photographs, and vague, not clear, obscure. So nebulous, all these three are synonyms for nebulous. We want antonym. The antonym is clear, very clear. All right. So for clear, there is another word, lucid, lucid, very clear. Right. So next one, we will look at the next antonym. Choose the antonym for benevolent. So bene is a nice root for anything good, okay, or harmless. And BEN or BON, born, both have the same meaning, good. So we have words like benediction, okay, benefit, beneficial, beneficent, all these, benefactor, a person who helps us. So all these words are there for that, including benevolent, right? So then they are, the opposite of this is mal, mal, mal. So mal, we have malice. Here we have, benefit, beneficial, and all. Here we have malice, the desire to harm. Then malign we have. Then we have malevolent, which is given here. Okay. Malediction, which I told you. Benediction is blessing. Malediction is curse. So benevolent opposite will be malevolent. Anything that is, benevolent means very kind, compassionate, being very generous, whereas malevolent is having the desire to harm. So desire to harm it. Even malign also. Malice is desire to harm. So here, this is the best. Blessing is benediction. It is, sorry, this is not the meaning. This is the meaning. This is the opposite for that. So these are the meanings for that. Beneficial also. Okay. And benefactor is here given. I didn't see that. Benefactor is a person who helps us in some way or the other. So a person who helps us is called a benefactor. And beneficial, blessing, blessing is, benediction. And malediction is a curse, a bad word or a curse. And malevolent is desire to harm. Okay. Next one. Next opposite. Choose the antonym for gradual. This word gradual comes from the root grad. Grad means level. So we get the words gradient, graduation, graduated jar. All these words come from this word grade. Grade, and even grade word comes from this. So grad means level. So what does it mean when you say gradual? Well, when you say gradual, what it means is that it is happening step by step by step, slowly. When something is happening slowly, it is called gradual. So we have gradual and we have it's so slow. Is it slow? Gradual is slow, but opposite should be something else. Continuous? No. Graduate? No. It is sudden. So opposite, antonym for gradual would be sudden. Okay. So slow is its synonym. Gradual, slow is synonym, whereas sudden is the antonym. So let us look at the next word. Choose the correct antonym of the underlined word. The company's magnanimous gesture of waiving fees for struggling clients earned public praise. So, what is magnanimous? The very word magna itself is there, which gives you some, and then after that, the gesture is there. Gesture is an act, an act, a good act. So, this obviously should be a good act. Gesture of waiving fees. Waiving means like canceling the fees of these struggling clients earned. So, it should be, if you say generous, it is its meaning. Generous, it's its meaning. And benevolent also. Okay. So charitable also is that, giving things in charity. So it has to be stingy. The antonym of that word. Okay. The antonym of that is stingy. You know what is the meaning of stingy? Stingy means when a person does not want to spend money at all. Parsimonious is a good word for that. Parsimonious, a person who does not want to spend money. Also, we have word like skinflint. Skinflint is a person who does not like to spend money at all. Miser is a person who does not want to spend money at all. So a stingy person, parsimonious person, skinflint, miser, all these are the opposite of magnanimous. Actually, magnanimous is not just about giving, is not just generous. Magnanimous is great heart, great hearted. Great hearted means he is not only willing to give, he is willing to forget the past, he is willing to forgive, he is willing to accept people as they are. So it's a great heart. That's why great hearted is the best word for magnanimous. Magna, large hearted, a great hearted person, a big hearted person who is willing to do things out of the way to help people. That is the meaning of magnanimous. It's not just generous. Generous is very weak word for that. Okay, so magnanimous, gesture, stingy, or is the opposite of that word. Next one. Choose the antonym of the word inhale. So we all know inhale means to take air in through our nose. So when we inhale, so the opposite won't be cruel, won't be drink, won't be smell. It is exhale. Exhale is to push the air out. Draw the air in and push the air out. Inhalation and exhalation is the actions that we do for breathing, while breathing. Let us look at the next one. That was an easy one. Transparent, antonym for transparent. Transparent means look through, see through. Okay, so clear that you can see through. So its opposite would be opaque. Opaque is the word. Opaque means you can't see through. It is like stone, a wall, or something through which light does not pass through, and therefore you can't see. So visible is wrong, clear is wrong, soluble is soluble. I think I'm sure you know. You know the solute and solvent. Something that is you can mix in the solvent and dissolve it. That then it becomes soluble. That is the meaning for soluble. So opaque is the best one. There is one stage in between. It is called translucent. Means slightly not fully transparent, but you can at least see some, something little bit on the other side. That is translucent. So transparent, translucent, opaque. I was just wanted to tell you the stages, right? We go to the next one. Choose the antonym for haughty. Now, haughty, personality is a proud personality. A person who is very proud generally of his status. And when a person is proud, generally the result is rudeness. So here, haughty means very proud. So angry is not right, shameful is not right, nervous is not right, meek is the best word for that. The another word for meek is humble. A humble nature is a meek nature, a person who is not proud. Okay? Whereas haughty is another word for that is proud. And pride. Pride is the noun form. And for haughty, the noun form is haughtiness. Next word. So we don't have a word. So please join or subscribe to these channels, and the links are given in the description box. And for classroom coaching, please do contact your nearest time center, and for online courses you can enroll at www.timeforeducation.com TSAP ICET. So wish you all the best. Thanks for watching this video, and I hope you have learned something. And please keep learning, and especially build up your vocabulary. It will help you in all the other sections of your examination. So all the best. Thank you so much.